Hi friends, welcome back. Angela here. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you made it to me. I am going to share with you guys a little bit about how I transfer propagations that are in water to soil. Except I'm not going to actually do it myself because you guys are so smart. Like, I know you can handle it on your own. It's super easy. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. I think that almost everything that I propagate in water gets transferred to soil and I take care of it the same. So the only thing that would be different when transferring from water to soil is soil. So what type of soil or what type of potting material are you going to use? My general rule of thumb is 2 inches. You want the roots to be 2 inches before you put them in soil. That's it. Use the type of soil that your plant requires. And over here, I have a little top of a Sansevieria leaf, and you can see there's a baby already growing up there. And I don't know if you guys are even going to be able to see this here. There's a tiny little baby with one root, and I broke it off of the mother plant. Well, the leaf cutting, I guess. Anyway, so I'm not sure. I'm just keeping it in water to see how long it will grow, and it's still growing since it broke off. So I just kind of shove it back in the water like that and leave it there. So it's just sitting in there. Anyways, what you're going to want to do is make sure that the roots, this guy is about 1 inch. The roots are about 1 inch long. So I'm going to, but there's a lot of them. So I could transfer that one to soil. When I get them into soil, what I do is water them well. And then depending on what type of plant it is, if it's, let's see, like this Marble Queen pothos, or let's see, the peperomias, if they like a little higher humidity, I would put them in a terrarium, or sometimes cover them in plastic, or put them by a bunch of other plants that will kind of increase the atmospheric humidity just a little bit, so that they take off. But then I leave them alone for a long time. Almost let them dry out almost completely, unless it's a plant that requires more water. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to over love it, like I did with my Cebu Blue cuttings. I love them too much, and I watered them more than they needed, thinking that they weren't adjusting to the soil well. And I don't know why I did that, because I usually just neglect them and then they're fine. So anyways, the big takeaway is you're going to want your roots to be 2 inches, about 2 inches, or if it's a smaller plant like the Sansevieria and it has lots of roots, 1 inch is probably fine. And then use the type of soil that the plant requires, and water thoroughly, but let it dry out appropriately. Keep the humidity levels where it needs to be, and make sure that it has the same, if not better, light, because oftentimes I feel like they might struggle a little bit when you get them into the soil, but if you give them the nutrients that they need, right, that comes from the soil, that comes from the light and the water, of course, it's going to be just fine. So when in doubt, leave it alone. Don't give it any extra water, but don't keep it in any direct, harsh sun. And you should have the perfect plants. So hopefully this was helpful. It was maybe a little bit scattered for you guys today. So if you have questions, just write them down below and I'll make sure to answer. If you have a specific plant that you're working on propagating and you have questions about that specific plant, let me know about that too, because I can definitely help you out and maybe even direct you to another video that I have. I do a lot of talk about propagating, and I'm not perfect, but I love to try new things, and I've killed plenty of plants too, so you guys will probably see actually a new video of all the plants that are not doing very well this winter, along with the ones that are doing just fine. So anyways, hopefully this was helpful. I look forward to seeing your comments down below. And yeah, that's it, you guys. So we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.